Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I just want to sit down and have an honest conversation. If you lived with chronic pain, PTSD, anxiety, or whatever you're going through, even including menopause, you probably already know that summer isn't always a pleasant one or even enjoyable as people may think. For many people like me, summer means vacation. Well, I shouldn't say mean because I don't go on vacations, but summer can mean vacations and being outside. But for some of us, the heat, especially the humidity, can make our symptoms much worse. I've noticed that when the humidity goes up, my body tends to feel much heavier. My joints aches, my back hurts even more, and I become a lot exhausted a lot faster. Even walking outside for a short period of time can leave me feel drained. Yeah, I know I take care of my garden and stuff like that, but that's what keeps me going and trying to keep my anxiety, and hopefully it can calm down my nervous system. But even walking outside can be a bit too much for me, and I know many of you guys feel the same way. When you add menopause into the mix, menopause, the hot flashes, the night sweats, the sleeping problems on top of that. Man, these night sweats can be freaking brutal. And the hot flashes on top of 90 degrees weather or even higher with the humidity, it's insane. And it feels like, ugh, it's like you don't even want to be touched. You don't want someone to breathe on you or whatever. But for those that deal with like anxiety and PTSD, that adds another layer on top of everything else. You don't have to have menopause and stuff like that. When you deal with chronic illnesses, it sucks. But PTSD, even anxiety, when you're already physically uncomfortable, your nervous system can become more reactive. That doesn't help. Oh my goodness, it doesn't help. But your patience gets shorter. It's like I feel like crap. I'm being honest. I feel like crap, and it's like, don't talk to me, don't breathe on me. It's like, yeah. And then your anxiety can increase, and it's so hard to cope with because you feel icky on top of mental icky and on top of physical icky. And humidity stinks. It really does. It just, not, come on, am I right? Humidity stinks. I know some of y'all, yeah, y'all, what the heck that came from? I'm a New Yorker, not a Southerner, but yet I did live in the southern area for a while. But anyways, let's talk about invisible illnesses. One thing people don't always understand is that these conditions aren't visible. Which, yeah, someone may look at us and think we're going to be fine, and then what they don't see is the constant struggles and calculations that's going on in our minds. We may not even think we are doing this, but yeah, we are. We think about how much energy do I have today? Can I make it through the grocery stores? Can I work in my garden today? Or if I overdo it today, what will my tomorrow be? I've been there, done that, and then some. Because if I overdo myself, oh my goodness, the next day or even a week, I'm out. No matter how much I try, I still try no matter what. It's just how I am. But living through chronic illnesses often means planning and then your entire day around your body. And you have to. It may change at the last second, which is not your fault. And we cannot help that. And in some things we deal with it all the time, and we have no control over it. And you can and people could say, oh, if you sleep better. I wish we could sleep better, but if we're constantly waking up because of the chronic pain, I'm like constantly waking up. Now it's not so much because now I have a pregnancy pillow that I'm wrapped around. I don't have to move so much, but I still wake up, but not as much. But we still lose sleep because the pain. It's like have pain keep waking your butt up during the night constantly. And then you get people say, oh, if you exercise more. Exercise more or eat better. Ha! I've been there, done that, and yeah, no difference. And also, I've lost the weight. I got down to 125 pounds. Did the pain go away? No. It never leaves you. Did all the health issues that I had for years, like fibromyalgia and that, did that go away? Nope. It stayed, and yeah, it actually increases the pain. So, yeah. And now the pain medications don't work for me anymore. And it's like, so I'm on nothing right now for my pain. And the pain's been insane, and it's like, it's not living at times. It feels like it's not living, but thank God my answers is finally being coming. But I want to share you this. After all the long journeys of dealing with pain, doctor's appointments, tests, the waiting, the praying, and I'm finally received a call to get my stimulator, the spinal cord stimulator, starting next month. I get the trial, and then if that works, then there we go. I'm all set. I can get some kind of relief. But that's not the end of my journey. It's just a trial, which we got to see if it works. Hopefully it works, because I'm at my wits ends about dealing with this pain, but I'm going to keep going. So don't give up. I haven't, and here I'm finally going to get some pain relief, hopefully. But I've also learned something over these past several years. Not just healing, but hope doesn't always come from huge miracles. Sometimes it comes from a phone call, an appointment you've been waiting forever, or one of those good days that you're having, or somebody's giving you an encouragement, one of those conversations of, oh, holy cow, there is hope. Or you get an answer prayer. Then there's small moments remind us to keep going. I also know that difficult days I have kept trying to keep going with my writings and trying to do creative stuff or whatever, but I'm not always creating as much as I like to. That's my body's fault. But I work more slowly, taking more breaks, but my mind will not stop, even though my pain hasn't taken away from who I am. That's one thing I won't let my pain get to, is not taking who I am. My pain's not taking it away. I'm still an artist, I'm still an author, I'm still someone God created for a purpose. Pain may slow me down, but it don't stop my calling. It's not going to stop me. I'm one tough ass cook, and I'm going to keep on going. And I'm watching, if you're watching this today and dealing with chronic pain, menopause, PTSD, arthritis, or any other invisible illnesses, I want you to know you're not alone. Some days are difficult, and then don't stop hoping. Don't stop praying, don't stop creating, don't let your illness convince you that your life is no longer has a purpose. Sometimes the greatest victories don't look dramatic. Sometimes it's just simply getting up, taking one step at a time, or believing tomorrow might be a little bit better. It does. But thank you so much for spending time with me today. And if you like, you can leave a comment and tell me how your summer weather affected your health, and maybe we can talk about that or whatever else. If you love to hear your story, I love to hear your story, and let's encourage one another. Please, we need each other. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. and we'll go from there. All right, love you guys. Mwah. Thank you.